What's happening, YouTube? What's going on? And so, my name is Albert. So, I just came across this very handy video by Fitnessdy that discussed 7 painful dead hang mistakes that you should avoid. And so, I watched the whole thing, and it's really, really good. It comes in handy. It's something that I think everyone should watch that's into dead hangs or that's gonna try them out. But there's one thing that for me, because I dead hang, that I would like to discuss as an addition to their video, which is awesome, which is that whenever I see someone dead hanging off of a bar, a straight bar, I go like this, only because in my case, what happens is that if you take a look at a straight bar, many turn their elbows in to compensate because their bodies run that way. Like if you take a look, watch this, see my wrist, it immediately turns in. And so holding it this way, I already feel the tension of it going against the elbow joint. And so my recommendation as an add-on, because even in that video, there's an illustration of a female hanging off rings and you can see them bent in. And so sometimes, like in my case, the way I hold the ring here is different than the way the right arm holds it. And so I'm gonna do a dead hang just to demonstrate and then talk a little bit more so that I can share what's actually happening within an actual dead hang in my case. And so I'm going to do it and come back and share some points, okay? Okay. All right, so I timed it as well because I'm curious. I want to see how long I can hang. And so these hangs ought to feel good. They should almost feel as though, man, because right now I felt such a decompression in what I did. In my case, I breathe out and I can feel the spine stretching. Also, the alignment between my wrist and my elbows was aligned in the way my body decided to twist the rings according to the architecture of my arms. And now this arm here was straighter than this one. Now I do have problems with the shoulder, which is probably why my arms will bend that way. So it's a good thing to perhaps check out others how they hang, because there was a portion in that video where there's like 4 or 5 people hanging together with bars that are like this. And I saw like the third guy or something like that. Third guy that he looked like he was better off with his arms moved in. And so a straight bar is not right for everyone. So that's what I want to add. That if I did right now a dead hang off of a straight bar, my elbows I would feel this tension or ripping feeling, discomfort going on between the alignment, because the alignment of the way my arm is probably not the way yours is. And so you want to figure that out. And so they do recommend that. In the video, they recommend to not follow textbook stuff, because your body and my body and what you went through, and if you hurt yourself, if you have a shoulder that's bad, or if you have an elbow or wrist, or if you have problems in any other way or back issues, then you have to take all those things into account before you go ahead and do a dead hang. And so, like I said, my primary thing with a dead hang is so that I can feel the decompression and I can feel like, wow. And so I already feel it. And so when I watched the video, I said, you know what? After today's workout, I could use a nice hang. And this is a perfect opportunity. I'm talking extra low because it's nighttime, and so I don't want to disturb my neighbors. But if anybody's watching, you may want to take that point. Also, the video does not discuss doing yourself the favor and wearing gloves. I'm not going to hang barehanded, man. And I hang, and so I do chin-ups and pull-ups. And now the other thing that I want to just share is that I can't do pull-up hangs this way. I tried it and it hurt. So hanging this way, like I can already see it, that my body twists in a way where it's not natural for it. But I tried it just to see, because I figured, maybe there's some type of a benefit, and there's not for me. I haven't seen it out there yet, but I have to try it for myself, and so that's not something that I would do. I'll do light ones like this. Light ones like twist. Like I can already feel right here that it's not natural. This is not natural. This is. And so this right here is at 11 o'clock. And so the other thing about it is that while I'm hanging, my body moves and swivels almost as though it's kind of like getting into the flow of the hang. And my body starts to move within the way it wants to move within the hang. It's not rigid. Those bars scare me. I won't ever do a dead hang off of a straight bar like that. And so anyway, that's it for this video. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to do one more hang for me. And then that's it. Thank you, Fitnessdy. All your points are amazing, except this one bit, which I'm sure, man, I'm sure you probably know about it, but just left it out, man, because it's like something that I think a lot of people probably experience, or it could be the reason why a lot of people who hang this way hangs less, because they're struggling. Like me, I'm not under any struggle. My grip strength naturally goes from here to here to here to here to here as I start to fall apart, because my grip strength, and it has nothing to do with anything else except for that I can't hold myself up anymore. And so anyway, I'm gonna do one more and say goodbye, man. Bye-bye.